So this is the first of the new Space Marine models. We're going to show you him today. He's a Space Marine intercessor, and you see the coming together of old and new in terms of armor types.
Yeah, so attrition has taken its toll on the Primaris Marines, and the shiny Tacticus armor that they went out into Crusade with has now had to be supplemented with parts of classic armor pieces. For us though, that means that we get to use lots of very cool classic pieces like the Mark 7 helmet you can see.
It's a good look, right?
It's a good look. It's a good look.
Hello, Luke Hitter here, and today we're talking about Tactical Marines and crap, what's it called? Kitbashing. As you heard there, attrition is starting to take its toll on intercessors, and so they're dipping into the pool of the old hardware from the Tactical Marines, helmets, guns of the sort, and which allows kit bashers plethora amount of parts to use. And I don't have any real Primaris parts, but I have a bunch of Tactical Marine little bits everywhere. So I'm going to be classic marining up a Primaris Marine. You know, I'm starting this Nova Marine army. I have 3 intercessors, so I kind of need to fill out the squad. So I'm making up a 4th intercessor and a sergeant. But what I think is going to happen is this is just kind of letting the precursor to the phase out of Tactical Marines, because that just allows you to move all your classic gear into intercessors and all that stuff, and then there will be no need for Tactical Marines, which I'm still going to use Tactical Marines. I have plenty of them, and it's not going to be a problem. But if intercessors are allowed to take classic war gear and allowed to have classic helmets and shoulder pads and all that kind of stuff, then there's no real reason for Tactical Marines to even exist. Is this a good thing or is this a bad thing? Yes and no. One, it's another thing going to Legends that's been a staple in Space Marines forever. But 2, it gives you more freedom in customizing intercessors, and Tactical Marines could just be intercessors from this point forward. So, bad because nostalgia is going away. Good because it's going to make new nostalgia. So you look at this guy. Beaky helmet, got the studded shoulder pads, but he's still Primaris sized. It just all works out. He looks cool. Here's the sergeant. I tried to go for like the classic plasma pistol, chain sword. They both turned out really great, and it really brought me back to when I first got into Warhammer, and I had to really kit bash a bunch of my tactical squad to save money. And here's some of my classic Marines that I've kit bashed into Heavy Weapon Squad. They were all Dark Vengeance Marines, and you just kind of make it work. And here's the inspiration for the Primaris Classic Marine. He's, again, a Dark Vengeance Marine. Studded shoulder pads, beaky helmet. He looks good. But this is just a short little video on my quick thinking on kit bashing and maybe the changes that'll happen in 11th edition. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how you feel about kit bashing Tactical Marines into Intercessors. As always, this has been Luke Header. Just keep painting.